Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by and checking out another video. As some of you know, I do more than just computer reviews. I do reviews on basically any type of tech that improves my life. So today I wanted to do a review on the Peloton Tread. I've had this for about 6 months and I just wanted to give you my thoughts and feelings on it. First, I just want to mention that delivery and setup was incredibly simple. They give you a call, you set up a delivery time. They come in their Peloton truck, they put it together in wherever you want it in your home, and they show you how to run it, and they're gone within an hour. Really simple, and I gotta give props for that. My first impressions of this thing was that it is a beast of a treadmill. I had a Walmart treadmill, just a little $200 one in here before, and it is about double the size of that Walmart treadmill. So it's something that you should keep in mind. Make sure you know the specs of your place, the specs of the treadmill before you buy it. I have a small space, as you can see here, and it just barely fits. So make sure you know the specs before you get too far into the purchasing. Another thing to note is that the deck of the treadmill sits about a foot off the ground. It sits pretty far up. So if you have short ceilings, you kind of have to do the math to make sure that this thing's going to fit in the space that you have. For instance, I have 7.5 foot ceilings. When I step on the tread, I'm at about 7 feet, give or take. And so when I go up or down on the incline, sometimes I get pretty close to the ceiling. So again, something that you want to make sure that you measure before you buy. And as you would expect from a couple $1,000 treadmill, this thing is very high quality. A lot of attention to detail. There's no squeaking parts. There's no moving around. It is very high quality. Starting with the tread deck, it's made of these individual rubber slabs. They feel great to run on, in my opinion. Again, this is kind of an opinion thing. They're a little bit stiff. It's kind of like running on an outdoor track is what I compare it to. They don't have a ton of give, but compared to my old cheap treadmill, this thing feels really nice. One thing I did not expect was the amount of noise that it makes. Even at a low speed, it gives off a pretty noticeable hum. And then obviously as you increase the speed, the hum gets louder and louder. I could hear it in a room next door. I could hear it in the room above the room that it's in. So it's pretty noticeable, and you'll see in reviews, it's something that a lot of people mention. On the arms of the Peloton Tread, you have your speed and incline wheels, I guess you would call them, or knobs. They're very cool. They're unlike anything that I've seen before on a treadmill. They're actually wheels that you spin forward and back to increase or decrease your speed or incline. And then in the middle of the wheel or the knob is a button that will increase your speed by 1 mile per hour or your incline by 1 degree. And then, like most treads, in front of you, you have a stop button or emergency stop button. You have your key to attach to yourself in case you go flying off. It won't keep going. And then you have what's called free mode, which actually it releases the tread and you're able to push it with your legs. So it's kind of like a resistance type of training. There's 2 cup holders and then a tray to set things on, and then this massive 32-inch monitor. Now the monitor only allows you to use the Peloton software. So if you're thinking you're going to use this to watch TV while you work out or Netflix, you can't. You can only use the Peloton software on there. Also, there's no inputs to the monitor either, so you can't be hooking up an Apple TV or anything else to it. They really only allow you to use the Peloton software on here. It's kind of a bummer. I wish they would open it up and allow you to watch TV, watch Netflix or something like that, but as of this review, you can't do that. Now the screen is a touch screen. It's full HD. It looks gorgeous. It works really well. The software is really optimized for this. Everything jumps around really fast. Obviously, you need to be connected to either Wi-Fi, or it does have an Ethernet port. That is the only input on the monitor is Ethernet. But the software is really snappy. You can jump around from different tabs very fast. And below the screen is a speaker which has a volume up and down, and the speaker itself is decent. I use headphones when I work out, so you can connect Bluetooth headphones to this, but you can also use the speaker too if you want. So after you create a profile, you're kind of brought to this home screen where Peloton puts together a lot of content for you based on your past workouts, based on your past challenges, your music, any and everything that you've done before in the past. They try to tailor the home screen so that you can quickly and easily get to workouts, to your instructors that you like, to the music that you like, and so on. So they try to do their best to make things quick and easy for you at the home screen, which I really like. So after your home screen, you have programs. Programs are more of, instead of just one class, you have a combination of classes for a certain amount of time to help with a number of things. You can do a road to a 5K, you can do a strength. There's a ton of options here. After programs, you have classes. This is all the on-demand classes there is, and you can filter by tread, running, walking, boot camp, and then there's strength, there's yoga. There's just a ton of content here that you can browse through, and then you can also filter through instructors, a length of time if you know you only have a certain amount of time, and then also a music genre if you know you want to listen to a certain type of music. Moving over to the schedule, this is where you can actually join a live class. You can just scroll through the days, the times, find the class you want. You click on Count Me In, and it sends you a notification on your phone when the class is about to start, and then you just hop on your tread, you click on the class, and you're in. One of the cool things about live class is that you can get your name called out. That's the only real difference from a live class and on demand. And then the More button, this is just if you just want to run or walk or whatever you want to do, but not take a class. You just want to do kind of your own thing. So you can either just run to a blank screen, or you can do a scenic route. They have hundreds of different scenic routes from all over the world that you can take. It's kind of cool just to run and look around at a place that you've never been before, so I've done that a few times as well. And the last thing I just want to show you is your profile. This is kind of where all your information is held, so you can kind of keep track of how you're doing, how you're trending, your workouts, anything and everything that you've done on the tread will be housed here. Now, I can't show you classes or the content on here because it is a paid for subscription, and there's copyrights involved there, so I don't want to get in trouble. But what I can tell you is that all the classes that I've taken on this Peloton Tread have been amazing. From running to walking to boot camps to strength training, all of it has been so motivating. The instructors are so good. I've never had a personal trainer, but these guys make me want to keep going. It's amazing. I've never had that inspiration before. In previous workouts, if I got tired, I would just quit. But these guys really push you to continue to work out, and I've definitely noticed a difference. So my overall impressions after 6 months are very positive. I'm very happy with this purchase. I use it about 6 times per week, and I look forward to working out on it. It's something that I've never really said before with any other type of fitness machine. It's very cool. It's very fun to work out on. The classes are great. I have noticed a big improvement in my fitness and in my strength, and that alone is worth the purchase. 2 things that I really wish were better. One was the noise that I mentioned earlier, and 2 was also the software on the monitor. I do wish they would open it up to allow you to use different apps. I think it is an Android-based software, so it should be pretty simple to open it up. But there's sometimes you just don't want to take a class or do a scenic route. You just want to watch TV when you work out, or Netflix or a show, or whatever you want to do. So I really wish they would open that up at some point. As of right now, or of this review, they haven't. But those are really my only 2 things I would change. So that's really it, guys. I hope my review helps you in any sort of buying decision you might be making. Appreciate you guys watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.